I should start with Monika to see if she actually has some bodies in the basement. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem, and I want her to know I'm putting in effort. Nice, a giant. Having a good time so far.
Yeah.
I can't maintain that high pitch, sorry. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, there's the door, since you're new and everything. If you ever have any suggestions for the club, there's the door, I don't care. Like new activities or things we can do better, then why don't you start being the president? I mean, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring these up, okay? Actually, don't. Go to the door then.
Alright, I'll keep that in mind.
The door, right.
Yeah.
Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up, because I have to go through the door then. I'm much better off with just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I had to.
Oh, where is the giant? We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? It's that sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon.
Yeah,
that is drunk. True. I had Monika my poem. Great job, the giant. I was going, oh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical.
So big?
I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. Like the door. I guess I underestimated you.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort.
Just like me.
That is actually, you know, what... have you seen The Devil's Advocate, the movie?
No.
Well, Al Pacino plays the devil in that movie. He actually says that at one scene, you know. The thing is to let people down, think you are not very much, you know, that you are a little thing, that you have much to offer, that you are not competition.
Yeah.
And then strike when they don't expect it.
That's also what I do in real life. At least that's what I say when I look at my grades.
Are you Al Pacino then?
Maybe. Maybe I'm Monika in disguise also.
Yeah.
That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's all full of imagery and symbolism. Like Freemasonry. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from the reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. That's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming a little strong on a little strongly. Like earlier. I think she gets too stimulated. She ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time.
I'm glad for all your bad mouthing, Sayori, no. Monika-sama.
Suddenly the door opens. You talking about me? Yuri! I'm big.
I wasn't talking shit about you.
Did I miss anything? Not really.
Yes. I can repeat everything she said if you want to, actually.
Yeah. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Already. I'm sorry for being late. I need to apologize. Still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monika. Bitch. I suppose I should go get my poem now. Anyway, you want to read my poem now? Oh, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, it's because I have to sound confident. I actually want to see if that changes, though. It doesn't mean
Isn't this what Sayori said last time?
No. That's definitely Monika. It doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see.
I'm pretty sure that poem has changed, though.
Well, let's read it then.
I'm kind of scared, though. Fuck me.
Yeah.
Oh. I think that's the same? Actually, let's check this. Hole in wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings. Now you.
but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in the room? Are they talking?
Or are there simply poems on flat sheets of paper, the sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears?
The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lips.
I panic, there must be a way out. It's right there, he is right there. That's changed. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. That definitely has changed. It's more subtle though than the fucking one we have unlocked. So what do you think?
Yeah, I was actually thinking, yeah.
Definitely.
You know, it's very freeform. Is that what you call shit nowadays?
Or freestyle.
Sorry, it's not really the right. I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
Yep. But I go for a word like freeform.
Yeah.
And it's okay. Yeah, kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. A lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. That's called rap. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Could it be killing people? Well, there's the door. I don't want to talk about it. I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I have some kind of epiphany recently. I should use fucking big words with me. It's been influencing my poems a bit. Yeah, also the rampage with a knife, maybe?
Oh, an epiphany.
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, there's the door. I mean, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. That's the point. If you try too hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. That's what fucking mumble rap is all about, without the tidying it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. Or blood.
Yeah, so boys, remember that?
So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
I hate you.
Which one next?
Yuri, I guess.
Alright. Let's check this. Okay, no glitches for now. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional.
What was that?
Ellipsis? Question mark? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me.
You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
That's... I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imaginary and metaphors indicates you have written a lot of poetry before. That's the second place.
Really? Whoa, that is a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really.
Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly and looks at my poem again. Are you lying? Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words of the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah? Yee.
Boy.
Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up writing style separate from the topic matter and they form fit the two together. The end result is that they both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, it's not something you can be blamed for. There are many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you a valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, that bitch, though.
Ha. Biased. How?
Well, never mind. He's a bitch. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine.
Don't worry about it. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki.
Everyone talking shit about everyone. So, would you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the lights. Let's see. The tendrils of my hair illuminates beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one.
Last remaining streetlight withstood the test of time. The last get to be replaced by the sickening blue-green eye of the future.
Eye? You mean hue?
Eh?
The sickening...
What?
The sickening blue-green? That's not eye. H-U-E. I don't know that word, though.
Hue. Yeah? But did I say I or what?
You said eye.
Did I say I? Okay. No.
Yeah. I said eye.
Hue. I was just testing you, yeah.
I bathe.
Hue is like the shade of the color.
Yeah. Fucking smartass. I bathe. Calm. Breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickens. Flicken back. Yeah, I think that's the same, actually.
Like facts, I fact back.
So I think we can actually go fast forward on this because wait. Let me save. Actually, let me save.
You can actually give her poem a 0 out of 100.
Give her an 11 out of 10. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Same thing.
Yeah, it seems like everything is normal for now. But you know, usually horror games tend to do that. You are.
Yeah.
Think you're safe.
Now. Yeah, make you feel safe.
SCP-07B, by the way, is that way. So I think Natsuki is like the one that doesn't change anyways. You know.
Perhaps.
So
this is the one that actually had less influence over and everything. Not sure because of our decisions. But it's just the way she is, you know.
Yeah, that poem is also the same. Yeah, it's exactly the same. So, I'm not even sure if Monika's changed, but I'm kind of convinced that it is.
I think her poem it wasn't the same. Natsuki's poem, you know, the ending.
Wait. That's where we have the load option for. I didn't see anything out of the ordinary there. Wait, we actually...
Yeah, but I think it was a subtle change. I don't know. Perhaps I'm imagining things, but...
Let's see. But wait! Damn! I didn't know that would skip the poem as well. What the fuck? It's not what I wanted. That's okay, here we go. Let's check this. Okay. No, it's the same.
Are you sure?
Yeah. 100%. The poem was so shit that I can actually remember it. And that was the
People
rhyme.
can try, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know. Well, let's just say that it was the same for now.
Yeah, it is. Trust me on that.
Mm-hmm.
I remember shitty lyrics and I can remember shitty poems as well. It's not something that I like to brag about, though. But that's about it. Okay. Yeah, okay, so that's everything the same right here. Okay, they gently exchange... Oh yeah, that's when Natsuki was bitching. Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember that fondly. Wasn't this when we had to already make like a decision?
Here they argued about the boobs, and then I think
Yeah.
I think there wasn't any decisions yet.
I'm not too sure. Yeah, the music is getting silly there. This time at least Monika doesn't like take up the fucking text box.
Mm.
I like little notes like that though. You know, and in stuff like what is happening? What is happening? What is happening? What is happening? What is happening?
Not my bad. You already do, don't you?
Oh! Wait, hold on. The game is getting creepy now. Hold on.
Okay, so
The music is fucking creepy. Let's load this up again.
no, we don't load. Wait.
Holy
We can actually read it there, right?
Honestly though, that was creeping me the fuck out. Like the music like went psycho bonkers crazy there. God damn it, okay. Let's skip this. Shitty poem. Got that. Okay. So we have to guess like where we have to jump in. I think when the music hits. So let's check. Because you know, actually Yuri said, do you say I'm cutting myself or something? And before it was about the boobs. I would like to come back to that though. So let's see. So around the time when Monika comes in. Yeah, okay, right about here. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that the giant appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Did she say this the last time?
I think she did, yeah.
Huh? How did you know he didn't appreciate my advice more?
Because you're a bitch.
Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Bam, that's a bam. Well, you know what?
Oh yeah, it is about that actually.
I told you not to reload. Somehow I had the feeling that it wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as the giant started showing up.
Natsuki. Not now, it's getting creepy, watch out. And Natsuki, that's a little... It doesn't involve you.